Kizuse nti bannayuganda bantu bakisanyo eri amasinzizo kambanga amakanisa eklezia sako n'emizikiti ngeno basobola okuyiwayiwayo ensimbi kyokka batuukira ku bintu ebigasiza awamu eggwanga ate ne beebulankanyanga abatalina ssente. Bino byogera minisita ow'ekikula ky'abantu Betty Amongi ng'agamba nti ne ku bintu ng'embaga sako n'ennyimbe abantu banguyirwa nnyo okuwaayo kyokka nga tebasobola kusondera bintu ebyomugaso gamba nga ebyenjigiriza ebyobulamu saako n'ebintu ebirala ebigwa mu kkowe eryo.
Gyebuvuddeko ensawo ya Uganda ey'ebyensimbi ezeefunda oluvannyuma lw'abagabi b'obuyambi abawerako okujaabulira kyokka ng'abasinga obukulu be babadde bavujjirira ekisaawe ky'ebyobulamu n'ebitongole binnakyewa bingi ebibadde biyimiriddewo ku buyambi buno byatuuka okuyimiriza emirimu gyabyo n'ebindi okuggalirawo ddala.
We have over 700 of our members and these were on support that we do get as Uganda National NGO Forum.
That is Honorable Minister Betty Amongi.
So when
Honorable Minister Betty Amongi, before you intervene on our wedding like payments, burials, churches, what, why don't you first audit the money which you spend on that old man in the State House? Why don't you first audit the money entering that State House as supplementary budget is? The man is spending 3 billion per day. And you are here complaining to Ugandans. But Ugandans, we pay taxes. Ugandans, we pay taxes to work on our issues, to work for less roads, to work for less on hospitals and schools. And still you have failed to do that. We pay taxes. That's why we pay in churches, we fundraise on funerals, we fundraise on weddings, just because we pay taxes for you. We pay money for the taxes. Where is that money going? You spend it on your own issues as ministers, MPs, presidents. You enjoy a good life and you want Ugandans to work on themselves. You are now about to tell Ugandans to work loads for themselves. The way you are telling them they can build schools for themselves. So, if you want us to do it ourselves, we are going to stop paying taxes so that we can handle those issues by ourselves. And if you feel that you cannot do that and you are no longer in charge and you are no longer manage it, you can leave the offices and let young people take over so that they can do all of that to Ugandans. First do audit on our natural resources. Who took that resources? Who take that mineral resources of Ugandans? Those resources can fund money for our schools, for our hospitals, etc. We have very many things which can provide for Ugandans. But where is the money? You use the money on your own benefits and you want Ugandans to build schools for themselves. You are now going to tell us that we can even produce medicine for ourselves. You people, you government officials, before you say that, first do audit on yourselves. How much money did you earn? Did the government pay you the allowances, the cars, the fuel, the luxury life you are living in as a minister and you are 80 watt, you are MPs like 80 watt. Every money we collect from the taxes, you spend it on your own selves. That's why we end up, we don't have schools, we don't have hospitals, we don't have anything. And you are here complaining to Ugandans, yet Ugandans, they are paying taxes each and every day. Ugandans are crying with URA, Uganda Revenue Authority, for high taxation. And you are here still complaining, Ugandans, they pay for weddings and they pay in churches. And they are also paying taxes for those problems you are telling them. They pay taxes for that. So you want them to pay taxes and still they build school for themselves? You people, your president spends 3 billion per day. Go and get the money they spend on Laba hospital, like 700 billion. Those they have gone without nothing. Those all of that, they are money. You are just there spending it, stealing it. Everyone is taking to enjoy life, and Ugandans, we are suffering. And you are coming back to us still complaining that we fundraise for funerals, but we cannot fundraise for schools. Really? Yet we are paying taxes highly. You people, if the country now you cannot manage the country, why don't you leave the offices? Let the younger people take over the offices and build what you have failed to do. We have mineral resources, we have gold, we have everything. We have water, we have fish. All of that are things which Uganda can get money from. But where is that money? Who took that money? We pay taxes every day. Who took our taxes? And you are complaining to us that we failed to fundraise for schools and what and hospitals. Uganda is tuli bakodo. We cannot fundraise for. Yet we are paying taxes. Esente zetu wa misolo baziteekawa. Where is that money going? You minister, honorable minister Achenge, simanya amongi. I don't know whatever. You cannot even feel shame, you old woman. You cannot feel shame. Like seriously. You people, Uganda is really a joke. Now you are condemning taxpayers that they cannot fundraise for schools and hospitals. Yet we pay taxes to the government. Where is that money going from revenue? Where? You spend it on yourselves, enjoying. You throw money. You throw money like throwing papers for the voters, and you are here complaining. Every day you take of 100 per person. Spending money luxuriously. You cannot even think about the future of Ugandans, and you are complaining to us. You people. Guys, we are going in protest votes. We are going in protest because these people they can no longer manage the country. They have failed. So let them get out of the offices and we can take over so that we can build our country. Because they have failed in 40 years, still complaining to the citizens why they cannot fundraise for schools and whatever and hospitals. Now we are going to tell them that you should build, like you should work on roads by yourselves. You people, don't you feel shame? Honorable minister, so-called ministers.